The start to your season, you've become quite a weapon so far for the team.
It's been pretty good start to the season, I'd say. I'm pretty happy with my kickoffs, getting a lot of touchbacks, which is really what I wanted. And my punts could be I think they could be a little bit better, actually. So I think I keep working on those and get better as the season goes on.
Do you think about how you really kind of help the defense a lot when you're making teams go 75, 80 yards every time?
I just do the best I can. It doesn't think about come to me in the game. It comes to me after the game when all the coaches are like, good job and stuff like that. But it doesn't really come to me in the game. I'm just trying to do the best I can to help the team.
People don't think of punters as weapons, do they?
No, not very often, no, sir.
There were a lot of people who were wondering why you redshirted last year, but Dabo always maintained that he wanted you to be experienced going into that Georgia game. How much did, even though when you were kicking and punting off last year, they weren't necessarily big situations, how much did that experience just? I
think it helped me a ton. The Georgia game, I don't hardly ever get nervous, but I don't think I was nervous at all. I was composed. I was just ready to go out there and just do what I knew I could do and just show the nation what Clemson's really all about.
Have you done anything extra this year, especially on kickoffs, where you're just driving them through like you are?
No, it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. I was hitting kickoffs good all summer long, and I went to a bunch of camps over the summer that really helped me on my getting through the ball and everything, just getting it so it would go out the back of the end zone every single time. And I really worked on my consistency with it, and I think that was what really helped me a lot, is that I worked on it a lot over the summers. The main thing I really worked on was kickoffs, because I knew it was going to be a big part of the game this year.
Have you always had that explosive sound to your punts, because your punts just have that sound that one?
Yeah, it's kind of came hereditary. My grandpa was actually a really good punter and everything like that, so it came hereditary and it just traveled through me, and I guess it was just kind of natural, God-given ability.
Did he play college football?
He did. He played at App State and at Wingate, and then he actually had a tryout for the Dallas Cowboys back in the day. So.
What's his name?
Earl Mason.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned going to all those camps over the summer. Where else you go?
I actually traveled a lot around here, South Carolina, North Carolina. I went back to my home coach at home a lot, named Dan Orner. He taught me a ton. Also went to Cole's Kicking up in Wisconsin. He came to South Carolina. We did a lot of stuff in South Carolina. So I took a lot of time over the summer getting ready for the season, because I knew it's going to be like my year to show out if I could show out.
When you talk about your punting could be better, are you referring maybe to placement? Because distance-wise, you seem to have that.
Placement, I think I can get more distance too, as well as hang time. Hang time is one of the big keys. I feel like I'm almost out-punting my coverage sometimes, because I'm hitting the 55-yard ball, but it's not but like 4.6 hang time. I need to get more of like a 5.0 hang time with it. So hang time is something I could improve on. Placement, yeah, I could definitely improve on placement. One, like this past game, we were supposed to go on a left punt and actually didn't really hit it right. So I hit a good ball, but it just didn't where it was supposed to go, and that kind of irked me a little bit. So it was just one of those things where I could all around get more consistent with my punting.
You sound more like you're talking about golf.
It's a lot like golf, yeah. So.
Any particular things you worked on to gain that consistency, to any skill adjustments or anything like that?
On punting or kicking off? Punting? My drop. I worked on my drop a ton. Drop's the key thing in punting, where it's pretty much the ball's floating in midair and you got to kick it out of midair. So it's all about that drop. And my leg swing, there's a lot of components. If you swing across just a tad, it can mess up everything. So staying true to my leg swing was another big thing that I worked on.
Did it actually help a little bit with Ammon coming back?
Yeah.
Or maybe you didn't have to concentrate on field goal kicking too?
Yes, it helped a ton, because field goal kicking was doing all three is like a stress to your leg. It really is hard, and Ammon coming back helped a ton. It let me more focus on punting and kicking off, more so than having to do all three and be ready to back up if something did happen to Cat.
In a given week, practice and everything, you'll probably, kick off from a tee, how many times, punt how many times? I mean, it is kind of wear and tear by the time you get to Saturday.
Right. We've really been good at maintaining my reps over the summer and during as the season started. That way I know I've been kicking off a lot as much as we score. So I haven't been kicking off very much in practice, and honestly I haven't been punting. I'm just doing a lot of technique stuff to where it's still getting the reps and everything that I need, but it's just more of a focus on different types of things instead of just going out there and hitting balls.
If Dabo needed that 61-yard field goal at the end of the half, would you be that guy?
Oh yeah, I could do it, yeah, definitely.
What about drop kicking? Have you tried drop kicking?
Drop kicking is probably one of the most hardest things to do in football, so no, I wouldn't be comfortable out there drop kicking at all now.